Hey, what's up, my crowns and tiaras? Welcome to EToxicTeaLounge. Everything in this video is allegedly. Let's talk. So, welcome to October. It is Halloween month, okay? Y'all ready for this spooky tea? Ooh. No, today we are going to be talking about Sexy Red. We got Ken Barbie versus Milagro. We got Chrisean, Blueface, Carlissa, Rollie versus Tommie, and we got Lil Tay. Miss Sexy Red. Y'all already know that she is upfront and personal when it comes to her sexual whatever, her experience, okay? Now, she went online and she posted something up and we are going to be talking about it. But a lot of people are bashing the guy, as they should, okay? Because what is wrong with y'all men? But anyway, she is rocking the Free My Baby Daddy leggings, okay? Because y'all know her baby daddy is still locked up. But it's not stopping her fun. She posted these feet up, her feet, and somebody with an ankle bracelet on. Okay, he got an ankle monitor on. Criminal. Okay, you already know she like her criminal, her thugs, her street guys. She says, I like effing with drillers, dreadhead killers. Okay, she like them bad boys. The beginning of the video shows Sexy Red sleeping while he's exposing her going live like he's really doing something. Let's watch it.
I push down up. On West, I push down up. You heard me? Man, y'all just want to watch me. Y'all just want to watch me face my little road. I ain't shit up the press, though.
Grown men doing this. Y'all still doing this in 2023? Y'all need to grow up. What do he think that he's going to get out of this exposing Sexy Red as if she didn't already show the feet? It was a no face, no case situation. I guess he wanted to be seen. That dreadhead wanted to be seen, huh? He need to grow up. Like, what did he really think he accomplished? Like, he really looks like a bozo, a whole clown. That's clownery mess. Let me know down in the comments below, how do y'all feel about people exposing somebody? It don't matter if it's a celebrity. It don't matter who it is. Exposing somebody after sex. What does y'all get out of that, weirdo? All right, we got Milagro and we got Ken Barbie, okay? Milagro went on and she was talking to a female regarding Cardi B and, you know, that whole situation going on with Offset and Nicki and stuff like that. And Milagro got some things to say along with the girl. And Ken Barbie is like, y'all not going to play with my friend.
And she was like, Cardi, Star. I told you we know Star from the Hush. Like, she nobody. She was like, like they was all there. Offset was there. She was like, they had a million security, surrounding them. So like in the video, it looked like, oh yeah, they was looking gooned out, like they ain't have no security, but they had a whole bunch of security. But before the cameras was up, Cardi was yelling like, y'all know what it is. Like, I'm in my town. Like, I move around. Like, like she was basically saying that to the DJ. And she was like, yo, put that shit on or whatever. Like, that's when they was putting on all her songs and like they put it on the floor again. They played it 3 times back to back. And she was like, so she took the mic. She was like, no, but I heard that I can't, I'm not allowed to be out here. I heard that we can't walk these streets.
Don't y'all hate when people tell a story but don't pull the full story out there as into like, why did it start? Nobody's never holding Nicki and Mr. Kenneth Petty, accountable for the things that they do on their side to start things also. Okay, they just want to talk about Cardi and Offset and their actions. Let's talk about where it started from, because to my understanding, it started with Mr. Kenneth behind the VMAs backstage with his friends going brah brah and making threats. I mean, if I'm wrong, let me know down in the comments below where and it did not start with Offset in the DM, because the way that it was outlined online was VMAs, Mr. Kenneth Petty behind VMAs saying whatever, threatening, and then, Cardi and Offset went to the after party after the VMAs, and then they went online talking about they was outside waiting and doing the threats. And, Offset put the, DM them, I guess, right after the VMA situation. What do y'all think happened? But anyway, Ken Barbie says, first of all, being outside in New York is not out of the norm for Cardi. They only put it on the floor once. And if you knew her, she actually doesn't even really like hearing her own music in the club because it's awkward. Secondly, so much footage came out of her just dancing and whatnot. You really expect people to believe she picked up a mic talking stuff and not one person got that on camera? That's kind of suspicious. These lies and narratives are actually lame as F. And for what? Y'all are playing with real life stuff for content and fan words. But what happens when someone gets hurt? Stop being lame. Exactly. Milagro's response to Ken Barbie is she said what she said. That stuff be free promo. I don't give a F. Honestly and truly, it shouldn't matter what I said, right? Laughing my butt off. Ciao. Why am I hearing rumors that Queen Radio ended up going the way it did because allegedly someone tried to go undercover and get the Queen's location? This person was allegedly sent by some bubbling under rappers that happened to be married. This is a rumor, but considering some of the things being said, is looking like one we should watch. Question is, everybody is in Cardi and Nicki's beef. Everybody is making their beef their own beef when it shouldn't even be like that, because these women is not even thumping it out. They do their subs online and that's about it in their music, and I think that's where they should leave it. But it feels like a lot of people is just like butting in the business. Let's give our opinions, and they put their business out there, and a lot of things are gonna go on for people to talk about. That's just what happens, okay? But personally, putting yourself in drama and beef and going back and forth with people online to do all of that is just unnecessary, because you're putting yourself in what drama for what? For what? At the end of the day, if that happened, it happened. And if Cardi was popping stuff, she was popping stuff. But where's the footage? That would have been on all the blogs, because in the video, in the audio, the girl's like, I was just hoping, I was just seeing if any of the blogs was going to pick it up, and they didn't. Nobody picked it up because it probably never happens. Y'all don't think that would be something that would be recorded and people would be posting? Cardi be talking stuff back at Nicki and Kenneth Petty. Cut it out, y'all. Y'all always want to run with stuff that don't. Where's the proof? A little update with Chrisean Rock. Okay, y'all already know she had the baby. She's trying to work out. She in the studio. She's just trying to make things happen. She's going back and forth with Blueface. The list goes on. Her and Jay and Marsh was jumping on the furniture in the crib, doing workouts and, trying to get their work on or whatever the case may be. But jumping on the furniture is crazy.
We need to go on a run. We warmed up. We should stretch. We should go on a run. How far? How far? You want to go out or like sprint? No. That's all. I think it's work it out. No. I was going to say something. What? We all can't go. We have a baby. This is one of the baby fathers should be doing.
So she's showing y'all her stomach and letting y'all know she's working out. Did y'all hear what she said? She said, we have a baby. We can't all go. We have a baby. What you mean we have a baby? You mean you have a baby? Your baby is your responsibility. Nobody is obligated to watch your baby. And then she talks about she was the one that suggested going on the run, though. So what are you doing all of that for if you knowing that the baby's there and you cannot go? Like, what? Like, that just don't make no sense, y'all. Let me know down in the comments below, how do you feel about that? And then did y'all hear her say, this is why my baby father need to be here? Because he's supposed to be doing that type of stuff while she could be working out. Why is your brain on working out? Your body is not even that bad, okay? Your focus should be on your son, okay? That's what is going on. Is that so hard? Like, I don't know. I would rather see her be in mommy mode than her jumping on furniture and trying to get her body right. I'm sorry. That's just what I'd rather see.
Hey, mommy, baby.
Ain't it so cute when your baby is freshly like new and they're sleeping? They look so peaceful and you just cannot leave them alone. I was dead like that with both my daughters, like just all the time. Even now, it's just like they're my babies. Okay, so I think that was cute when the little sound. I'm having baby fever.
Y'all remember that old Blueface, that Corbin Blueface? Oh, sure. I'm about to go back to Corbin Blueface and jump in on that.
Comment down below, what do y'all think that Blueface means by that? Okay, y'all already know he a goofball. Okay, one thing I can say about Blueface that you cannot take away from him is that he is a goofy character. He is funny. Okay, comedian, straight on schoolyard. Okay, but anyway, let me know how y'all feel about all of this. Okay, Blueface is definitely just posted this up. Okay, everybody was like, he's locked up, he's this, he that. Maybe he was and he got out. Who knows? Okay, but we will find out because you know they love putting information out online for people to talk about, like us. But anyways, how do y'all feel about this? Anybody else went straight to the gym right after they had their baby, like right after y'all left the hospital? Let me know down in the comments below, because it's kind of interesting and curious to see where people mindsets are when they're, you know, just got a baby. I know my mindset was just on being a mom. I don't think I was worrying about my body and fixing it up and doing all the extra stuff. I was just really in mommy mode. But you know, everybody's different. Carlissa, she makes a video and she is basically saying that she found out that she was an unfit mom and it just hit her. I don't know if it's genuine or not, or maybe she's just trying to be sarcastic, because y'all know how Carlissa get.
Horrible mother. I did a horrible job. I didn't know until last night, but I'm gonna go ahead and accept accountability today and just ask God to try to fix this mess that I've made. I just need to know what good moms did that I didn't do. Like, it's hard when we gotta be out here and be the mother and the father, though. You know, when you gotta go get the bacon, bring it home, and cook it. I do everything.
I think maybe she's insinuating that, you know, the reunion or whatever on her show, they probably, you know, her kids probably, you know, said some stuff to her that she probably didn't like, and it probably hit home. She probably was in her feelings about it, and she's probably starting to look at a lot of things like, you know what, I can maybe, you know, accept the mistakes that I made as a mom.
And I'm not making no excuses, because it's clear that I'm responsible, because these is my kids, but I'm gonna go ahead and bow down and accept the truth that I must have just been a horrible mother. Because what happened last night cannot be real life. Keep your mouth shut. That's your problem. My mouth wasn't even the one open last night. I barely talked, right, babe?
I mean, I don't know. You know, every parent is not, you know, perfect. Nobody is perfect out here. Everybody make mistakes. Everybody learn their lessons and stuff like that. But some people really be of age, like really top 50s, 60s, and reality still never hit, and they never be accountable for, you know, the things that they did as a mom or stuff like that to make it better. They just, I don't know. And then Carlissa, on top of that, she has a celebrity son, and a clout is very hard. Like, it seems like it's eating them away. That whole family, everybody that's, you know, involved, is the clout is a dangerous thing. I'm telling y'all, everybody is falling apart, and we are watching it crumble, and it's just something to talk about. Y'all know when Tommie was just drunk and made a fool out of herself. I already spoke about this, so make sure y'all go check out the video. Rollie Polie decided to talk about the way Tommie Cody lucky. Not roasted, grilled. Girl, let's get into it. At the end of the day, I just felt like a lot of people was going to always say something about something that goes on, but let's listen to this audio.
Out in the club. Tommie, why did you have your coochie lips out in the club last night, girl? Coochie lips. Grilled, burnt lips out in the club.
I don't know how Biggie used to smoke with you. I remember she used to break the butt of the blunt off when you pass it to her yuck mouth. Go to the dentist. Focus on your underlying health issues. Laying on them people's tables smelling the way you do is insane. Wow. Okay, while we at it, that big old girl got a serious body odor. Why aren't the people around her telling her that she has 3 different levels of funk going on? It's starting at her mouth, and neck smells like shh and mildew pink mixture, and then when she twerk, it gives uncooked seafood boil. Wow, she really reading Rollie, huh? All right, so Tommie reposts this. Rollie ain't gonna do nothing but run to social media and call her a crack and start spewing more lies about Tommie doing cocaine, despite saying at the reunion she made it up and has never saw her doing any type of drugs. Okay. Another Tommie repost. I wouldn't even comment on a girl until I was off medicating food stamps, but that's just me. Also, did you find your house yet? Are you still riding around 8 seasons later in your van talking stuff out the dirty old house in Vegas, girl? You have bigger things to entertain, I promise. Tommie reposted, laughing my butt off. Girl ain't even seen her tootie cootie but tootie since birth after lifting 20 rows. She still got to squat in front of a mirror to see what's going on in between that legs. Man, get the F out of here. Every day I wish I could post my cat on the internet to show them what they can't have. Ta-ta. She also says, I just live and mind my business. Don't summon me into no bullcrap, please. Now, one thing about it is, why did Rollie come out of nowhere just trying to come for Tommie Lee? Y'all already know baddies east. All the girls always have some underlying issues anyway, and they always go on social media to try to bash each other. But I mean, bets are all off. Once you come for me, I'm saying whatever, and that's just it. You want to hit below the belt, I'm gonna hit below the belt. But like I said, ladies is too grown for this. Okay, it's time to grow up, everybody, because I'm pretty sure. Okay, if anybody wants to choose any type of cootie cat between a Rollie and a Tommie, let me know down in the comments below, which kind of cootie cat would you rather prefer if you had to have a choice and this was the last cootie cat on earth. Let me know down in the comments below why or why not. But like I said, just grow up, everybody, please. Lil Tay, we just recently spoke about this, okay, because she went online, said, her father this and this and that, and he was the one that, faked her death and all type of stuff. She put out a passport with her hand, allegedly her hand, and now it's said that she is out spotted, okay, with her family. She is spotted, and I'm gonna let y'all know this right now. I don't know if this is this girl. Why nobody ever see her face? She didn't even speak a word. Look, anyway, I already stated everything I needed to say in this video. Sexy Red, like I said, as a female, it doesn't matter, because I see a lot of things online with the girl Brittany over there doing a podcast talking about she have 35 bodies and everybody's on the internet calling her all type of names. Y'all really think 35 bodies is a lot for a grown-up adult? I don't think so. Like, listen, at the end of the day, I mean, who made this rule up that, as a woman, you're supposed to only have a certain amount of bodies? Like, who is the person that made this up to make it seem like, oh, like you will be judged off the bodies you have? Like, we are grown out here, okay? We are human out here with needs, and sex is just sex, okay? I don't know about y'all, but sex is just sex, okay, at the end of the day. But let me know down in the comments below, how do you feel about that? One thing I cannot agree with is people exposing people after they have sex. Like, what is the reason? Please tell me down below if you are a person that exposed people to prove a point that you had sex with them, or if you ever did that. Let me know, why the heck did you do it? Like, what do you get out of it? Because that, I'm just like, it's mind-boggling to me. Like, I can never, okay? But I just feel like that's a weak, low vibrational behavior, okay? Keep your bodies to yourself, keep your business to yourself, and just leave it like that. Have some fun, live life. Life is too short to be worrying about other people's cootie cats and who put in what hole. Like, get it together, y'all, for real, because this world's already coming to an end, and it don't make it no better with all the petty stuff that's going on. But we are going to talk about it. You know why? Because it's entertainment. But anyway, happy Halloween month. Let me know down in the comments below what y'all would like for me to talk about, or just hit up EToxicTeaLounge on my Instagram and just DM me the info. Y'all already know I got y'all. Anyway, until then, toodaloo. Love y'all. Mwah.